it was so bad, so awful. I mean, I don't want to speculate on possible explanations, but suppose he had, I want to speculate because I think the answer is in the realm, you always talk about evidence. And maybe he had some knockdown, drag-out fight with his campaign managers. There is an explanation, and that's where the repertorial energy should go, in my view.
Yeah, and Bob, you've heard, you follow this closely, how Washington is taking this in. When you hear calls to reconsider the nomination or the idea that maybe Biden should drop out, do you think that's merited now or too early for that talk?
Well, it's inevitable because his performance was, I sat there and watched it, and I could not believe it. I said, not only is this a political hydrogen bomb for him and the Democratic Party, I mean, you know, what happened? What happened? And I think something happened. And if you look back at this, he holed up for days working on this, preparing for it. He knew its significance. Somebody who is a practiced politician like Biden will internalize and rehearse lines. There must have been some of that, but he got thrown off his own game somehow. And I really think there is some sort of very large explanation for this, because it was so, it was almost impossible.
All those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare because all of these people are coming in. They're putting them on Medicare.
Worse than Watergate.
This was a mega disaster. I was so shocked. I could not. I mean, I said, did this really happen? And I listened to replays. Now, explain candidate Biden's staff, people close to him. I want to hear that explanation, because that's where will guide us in a direction, I think, to understand it. Can't downplay it, though. Can't kind of say, oh, well, it was just a bad night. It was an incoherent night.
On the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
Worse than Watergate.